We're back, bitches! Welcome back, y'all. My name is AJ, and I'm here to yap about Higurashi when they cry Kai. Chapter 5, MEAKASHI. Did I get that
You
right?
did it.
Yay! I am once again joined by my straight man, Griffin. Say hello, Griffin.
Hello, Griffin.
We're back!
I no longer have to deal with depressed Mexicans.
No, we're still gonna finish Life is Strange 2 one way or another.
Fuck.
I have no idea what order these videos are gonna come out. Right now, this week, I'm just uploading Keiichi videos I'm currently behind on. So, if you're seeing this after we've finished at least episode 2 of Life is Strange, if you haven't, spoilers, I guess? I don't know. I know it, somehow, the overlap between my Life is Strange watchers and my Higurashi watchers, it has more overlap than my Life is Strange watchers and my Kingdom Hearts watchers.
Huh.
How does that fucking work?
They're both about suffering, I guess.
Your life is suffering.
I mean, yeah.
Last time, the filler arc happened.
I mean, jokes, I guess. I don't. Like, okay, it wasn't that bad.
That one.
Well, no, it wasn't. It was kind of bad.
That fucking police chase episode. Holy shit! I don't remember the last time I was so bored. I think even Life is Strange. The one that where
Life is Strange 2.
you know what? I was slightly more entertained by Life is Strange 2 than that entire segment of last chapter.
You know what? Fair. They needed some action, but this is a visual novel. Like, that action doesn't translate well.
Yeah, at least not yet. He hasn't found the sauce yet. So for last time, we met Asakusa, who had a wife that died on the night before the Watanagashi curse.
You mean Akasaka?
Akasaka, yes. Who's Akasuka?
I don't know.
Is that Umineko?
Asuka? Langley Soryu?
I don't know. Speaking of Umineko, since we're entering the Answer arc, I'm gonna try to keep back all and every Umineko mention as we're gearing up into this. If I do have to talk about Umineko, I'll leave a spoiler warning and a timestamp so some of you can watch. I'm looking at you, Lyles. You fucking started Higurashi a few days ago and already ahead of me. But yeah, the real last time is that everyone fucking died, and we had to figure out why. And now Shion's gonna be the main character, or at least the point of view protagonist. I have no idea where this is gonna take us, Griffin, but luckily, don't worry, I still remember how confused I am.
Yeah,
Am I allowed to watch the anime now?
No, actually, no, you're not.
Why not?
Get this. Episode, well, not 2, but episode 5 of Higurashi anime opens with a spoiler for chapter 5.
So once I get past that spoiler, I'm good to, use that as a, just in case I needed some quick refreshers and just to see, because I think it's gonna be mildly entertaining at the very least.
I don't know, actually. I haven't watched past that point.
How about
maybe
you
watched episode 5, chapter 5?
I'll let you do research. All right.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
I have no idea where this is gonna go. Are we gonna start actually getting some answers fast? Probably not. I'm probably gonna have to wait for episode 7 for that one. Who cares? Are you ready?
Well, actually, no. Let me ask. How much do you remember?
Everything. I
Okay.
reviewed, because of Lyles is someone who's playing Higurashi in the Nikubi Discord server for anyone who's watching who wants context. So I was keeping an eye on his reactions thread, so that allowed me to, like, visually read the text of episode 1 and episode 4 in a condensed manner. And I also rewatched our entire opening segment of when we started chapter 4, you know how you questioned me for 30 minutes?
Yeah.
So all those are still fresh in my mind. I still don't have any answers for you. But
Well, you're going to start getting some answers. You know, as much answers as you got from like episode 5, Yumineko.
yeah, that I was still pretty confused by the end of that.
Oh, and of course.
Let's do this.
Oh, forgot to say. You remember what the premise of this one is, right?
Beloved Cutthroat. Eye-opening chapter. Welcome to the world of Higurashi when they cry Kai. We finally reached the halfway point. From the viewpoint of the protagonist, try to find the truth behind the tragedy that unfolds. The difficulty is very high. It won't be easy to comprehend the motive of the perpetrator. Motive? You don't specify motive specifically. You specify you never specify it's hard to figure out the how to done it. You've only why to done it. You've only specified how to done it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Outside of Shion being the point of view?
That's all I was. Yeah.
Yeah. Shion's the point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. Beloved Cutthroat. Why is that child laughter getting louder?
Is it?
This arc includes choices that were added in the console version. These choices alone in dialogue changes can lead to bad ends. Do you want to see these choices?
Okay, so unlike Chapter 4's, like, quote-unquote choice that led to just, like, an immediate game over.
I mean, you fucking stupid die.
Yeah. Where this actually leads to alternative routes with whole, like, extra storylines. That is not like non-canon. Well, yeah, non-canon, but
is anything truly non-canon in the When They Cry universe when you think about it?
That's what I said. Well, yeah.
So
a different fragment.
What do you?
So I did it. I did it just to see what happened.
Are they long off branches? How about this? I keep them on, okay. But let me try to guess what the correct path is first, because it took like a fucking long-ass while for that to even happen in Chapter 4. And
it's not gonna, it's gonna be more often now.
Gotcha. Maybe just have a branch guide open, just in case you feel the need, like, yeah, you can see this, or no, don't bother with timing with this one.
Okay.
Prompts...
highlight correct answers there.
Yeah,
if you want to do that.
Yeah, that'll be easier. She dropped her beads in the sand, so the girl cried. For 100 years, the girl searched the sands. The ocean, not the sand, so the girl cried. For 100 years, the girl searched the ocean. They might be in the mountains, not the ocean, so the girl cried. How many years will pass before the girl wonders if she really dropped them? Federica Berkestel. This is a work of fiction. It resembles actual persons or organizations. It's entirely realistic. Make believe report! No, that's 7 keys, not 7 rings in hand. 7 keys were attached to a keychain. Kingdom Hearts? Without knowing which key was the correct one, I had to go by instinct and try every key one by one. On average, I reached the correct key within 3.5 attempts. I'd be fortunate if I could open the lock within the first 3 keys. And it'd be unfortunate if I didn't. I had to think of the worst case scenario, getting the right key only to the very last attempt. Followed my nervousness. My head ached from it. I put in the key and turned it. Just need to repeat that small procedure several more times, but I couldn't stop shaking. Damn. Even a 3-year-old kid can do something this easy. So am I more childish than a 3-year-old? Whatever. I don't care if I'm clumsy. I just need to try all these keys. In the worst case scenario, the lock will open up on the 7th try. Oh, it's Shion. Okay. I figured. Reality isn't always the same as math. What happens with my worst case scenarios? None of my keys worked at all. I could feel the blood draining from my brain. Did I get the wrong set of keys? No, I definitely see a faint marking saying that this is set for this door. Am I just reading it wrong? Should I go back to the key cabinet to look for the right one? That'd be a great loss of time. Just by being here, I'm already risking so much. Something that could ruin everything might happen at any moment. If I can't open this lock, do I have to go back to the administration office? If there's no other choice, it'd be a waste of time to spend another second here. Shion, I thought you would be less wrapping around in circles in your head than Keiichi, but apparently, I was wrong! Somebody might come in. I'll be able to look for the right key if that happens. I stood up quickly as electrified. I was almost in a panic, so I felt the urge to move. My instincts pushed me. I have to go back there as quickly as possible. It's dangerous to be here. It's also dangerous for someone to come to the administration office. Cooled my head. Making it as chilly as possible. To repress my fear. Calm down, Shion. Mion wouldn't panic in this situation. Maybe I'm just mistaken. Why don't I trust the keys? Why don't I try the keys one more time? That's a new sound effect.
Is it? I thought we had heard it before.
Slow phaser wind. I don't recognize it.
Okay.
I felt a faint vibration in the air. Someone is walking somewhere. Griffin, why do we do these in the dead of night? Why can't we do it in the morning where there's rainbows and sunshine so I don't get easily as freaked out?
Because I'm working.
Since the rocks are far away. At the time, I couldn't think calmly. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Calm down. Calm down. You should be feeling excited instead. Calm down, calm down. Just need to do what I have to do. I should ignore the footsteps because they're not an immediate threat. Pretend they aren't there. I have to listen for something much more important right now. Ah, shit. The key should be hard and cold, but it's pliable and hot. Feels like rubber. How could I stick this into the keyhole? Shit. Is she like dreaming? It wasn't the key that was pliable. It's my fingers. They were limp. Ah, shit. The key fell out of my hand and fell to the floor. Shouldn't have made any sound. Because it was so pliable, but... Stop using that word! Did you have a word of the day calendar that you're cashing in, Shion? Push over a cupboard. Ding! The sound almost stopped my heart. Felt dizzy for a while. Looked around afterwards to carefully see if I caused any disturbances to surroundings. Calm down, AJ. I am calm, Shion. Nothing changed. I don't hear anything. So am I safe? Calm down. Calm down. I don't hear anything. I hear bells. All those footsteps and the difference. Why do we start with footsteps? Come down. Are you looking for me after they notice the sound? Ah, shit. What is that sound I'm hearing? That's sweat dropping to the floor? Shut up. How could I hear the sound of my sweat? Calm down. Calm the fuck down! To clarify, this isn't a prison or detention center. It's a private school. Fuck you, Shion! Not a normal one, though. It costs a fortune just to get in. It's a boarding school that provides education from elementary school to university. Being for girls only, rather than school, you can say it's a factory of manufactured lesbians. Some of my classmates here have never used public transportation. Really? It ain't just normal. To me, saying how nice to see you instead of just highway... No, actually, no. Never mind. I said I wouldn't mention Umineko. And calling the teacher's sisters give me the creeps. I hate this morning, evening prayers to say, oh, shit! Oh, she's super lesbian school then. She's at a Catholic boarding school with nuns?
I would say nuns, but it's an all-girls, Christian boarding school.
In Japan?
Yeah, I should say Christian boarding school. Not necessarily Catholic. You don't really see that much in Japan.
Okay, I guess. Japan's like, we don't want the Catholic Church here. We'll take those Protestants. I don't have to memorize the Bible. That was honest to God! Not intentional!
I didn't hear what you said.
Bibble! I said Bibble! Automatically!
I don't want to memorize the Bible.
And then the Holy Ghost gave me a rash. By saying this institution, that's what I call the place, for many years I'd either go crazy or be brainwashed. Yep. That's the girls choose to be brainwashed, but I can't do that. After all, I was more impressed by the political schemes and international trade behind religious propagation than by the love of God which the Bible teaches. You're funny, girl, Shion. Because of that, I've been treated as a problematic child from the beginning. I experienced lots of disadvantages as a result. I realized that quickly, so I superficially pretended to be normal. Do I really have the time to monologue right now? Tired of acting, so I started to be my true self from time to time. became a problem child, violent
Yeah,
child once again. People started to treat me differently once again. It's fun to misbehave, but it wouldn't do anything for me in the long run. So why did I act that way? Why, even though I knew it was going to backfire on me later? After examining my emotions, I realized I completely had it with my surroundings. I was afraid of being brainwashed in this institution. I can't live here. I won't let them brainwash me! Fuck off, Jesus! 6 what? Decided to escape this place. The moment I made up my mind, I started to feel alive again. I acted ladylike in order to deceive the sisters. Pretending to be fun once I set my goal. Give me the creeps when they told me to smile, that it was God's influence. I started to behave religiously. Ugh, I'm getting the creeps secondhand from that. I laughed at them behind their backs. Took on my classmates' duties in order to understand the layout of the school and the schedules of the staff of guards. I soon found the security school was immensely tight because there was many daughters of important people living there. Guards walked their beat randomly. There were surveillance cameras everywhere. The system of carrying shooters out unironically also worked to prevent escapees, but that excited me instead. Waku waku. I simulated how to avoid all surveillance in my head many times, and drew an escape route in the corner of my notes during class and tested if it worked. I strove to acquire necessary skills for escape, and then I realized I am not Solid Snake. I am not built for this.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah?
This isn't the only, all-girls, I'm not sure if it's a Christian school, but all-girls boarding school that we've
That's
seen.
why I mentioned Uminek earlier.
Yeah, oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. Huh.
That's who I am. I am all of me. No matter how hard they try to brainwash me, I never changed. It wasn't Christian. I've been waiting for the moment of my escape, preparing physically and mentally. First, I need the courage to escape. Be confident of the plan. I had to think deeply about it. I also needed skills and physical strength. Imagine all possible obstacles and train myself. That's funny because I finally enjoyed gym classes. Even the long distance runs. I need a perfect plan as well as physical strength and skills necessary to execute it. Also, supported by things, I needed determination. So you needed power, wisdom, and courage. I had to plan to see it in school before the appointed day. C was a rumor that one of the male teachers was having a relationship with a student. Low blow, but whatever. What the... I'll go into details now, but consider an enormous problem in this school. School is limited to girls precisely because their parents would avoid those kinds of problems. They somehow forgot lesbians would exist. Oh wait, it's the 80s. The romance was a fact leaked to public. The principal wanted to commit suicide in shame. In fact, even that might not be enough. The world of girls, the rumor spreads fast. Especially when they're separated from boys and obsessed with dirty thoughts. So, this kind of rumor goes around really quickly. The sisters try to get rid of that kind of rumor, and they warn students not to be swayed by it. Apparently, they're the ones who are most swayed by those rumors. This means I managed to make them furtively deal with something shady without contacting family authorities.
It's the 80s, yeah. The CIA invented lesbians already.
Griffin!
What? It just, I'm like that's context.
Someone disappeared in these circumstances. Looks like it ran away with some teacher. All the male teachers would die, of course. However, school wouldn't believe what they said so easily. I will ruin someone's career to get away from Christianity. By the time school finds out my escape and after limit all other possibilities, I'll be somewhere safe. Try hard to spread the rumor that I was involved in the forbidden romance as widely as possible. Sisters questioned me a few times, but since the romance was something I made up, they couldn't find anything. No matter how hard they tried, they couldn't find any evidence.
How did you spread that rumor?
I was thinking like, I spread rumor myself. I'm like, she's like, hey, so guys, have you heard the rumor that Shion Sonozaki is sleeping with a teacher? Aren't you, Shion No, I'm her twin sister, Mion. Look at our clothes. Totally different. She just like...
We're wearing school uniforms.
She goes to like her roommate and if she has one, or like someone while they're sleeping and just like whispers in their mind while they're sleeping, Sonozaki Shion is sleeping with a teacher. Sonozaki Shion is sleeping with a teacher. And she bails before they realize. Subliminal messaging. I will now assault your mind with subliminal messaging.
You know what? I just realized she probably just wrote a note on the fucking bathroom stall or something.
Shut the fuck up. My ideas were more fun. Tonight was the night. And I just spent 10 minutes monologuing. Also, my dorm room looks like a hotel room from chapter 4.
They just reused it. It's
I don't know why I need twin beds in here. For me, it's just like that. About an hour tops. But that's enough for me. Keiichi, I took a step on a regular route. That was the first step towards my great escape. Calmed down and saw it. The key shouldn't be wrong. This lock is old and right one in, but the lock was just stiff and only saw I got the wrong one. He laced on my nervousness was making me clumsy. The gloves I'm wearing to avoid leading fingerprints might be getting in the way too. I should try the keys one more time. Pick the most probable one and gently insert it into the keyhole. It's stiff. If I twist it too strongly, I might break the key. The moment I thought of giving up, I felt something in my fingertips. The key worked! Slowly opened the door. I could hear the crickets. I don't have to hesitate now. But somehow I'm reluctant to step outside. There's like an electric fence that she just walks through and gets cartoon zapped. But if I take a step outside now, there can be no excuse. If the guards find me, they'll take me to the office immediately.
Put a bomb in her neck.
Oh my god, this is zero escape. I don't think I'm the only heathen here. It's understandable that people who couldn't fit in this place. The school is well aware of the possibility of escapees. I've heard rumors about what happened to those who were caught while attempting to escape. I don't believe any of those stories, though. They took away VeggieTales privileges. See, all school horror stories involve school students who attempt to escape. Whatever.
All end in VeggieTales.
Bring it on. I'm not expecting to get a once more anyway. There'll only be a second chance. Seriously, on this door, laugh at my joke. I psyched myself up and pushed her open.
Oh, it's a Persona joke. Never mind.
No, it was a Kingdom Hearts joke. Once more and second chance. Unseen future. Strong smell was hanging in the air.
Yeah.
Is that normal for the outside? I never smelled this grassy smell before.
Answer Arcs OST is way better than Questions Arc OST by far.
Didn't, someone have to come and hey, your music sucks. I'm working for you now.
Die.
Guy.
Yeah, die.
Yeah. Die. D-A, yeah.
Yeah.
Make some of the good Umineko tracks. Should we wait for another chance? That's stupid. There's something strange going on. This is just normal life. The smell is something I smell every day. I just wasn't aware. I have not touched grass in a while. I'm not pretending to be cool. I'm nothing but a nervous wreck. Shion, what is wrong with your proportions? What the fuck is going on here, girl? Calm down. Calm down, Shion. I can rely on the map inside my head from this point onward. I researched the locations of all the surveillance cameras. I'm confident I'll be able to avoid all of them. But I'm not sure about the guy. Oh well, I'll just kill them. They pick the patrol routes randomly after all. I have to take a chance. I can hide myself in most places. But there's an area where there's nowhere to hide for several meters. I concentrate to keep my senses keen. Well, I may have to depend on my luck in the end. When I do my best, the guard might find me by mere chance. On contrary, I'll be able to get away no matter how unwisely I choose to move, if I'm lucky. Damn, after all the effort, it just boils down to RNG? Haha, this is a gamble after all. Realize that, I got excited, waku. Yes, I have a gambling addiction. It's very bad. It's a game to test determination to change my life. Somebody failed to escape from this school, that means they didn't have enough luck to survive in the real world. But I'm built different. I'm going to get out of here. I'm testing my luck. Here goes, Shion. Ignored the noisy bugs and concentrated only on the sussy sounds. I heard no threats. The loudest sound wasn't the bugs, it was my own heartbeat. Crunch. Even my own footsteps were so loud they could break my eardrums. With each and every step, my overactive imagination tormented me with premonitions of unexpected run-ins with the guards. Countless times that torture grew too hard to bear and I thought of running. If I broke into the run, this noise I would make would only draw sussiness. If anyone heard running at the time and place where people should be there, suddenly realized what abnormal was happening. But if footsteps were heard, they were just walking and likely thinking nothing of it. I guess I can follow that logic. Of course, they don't plan on letting me hear those footsteps. I tried to
She
extend
should
my
have brought a
senses.
ladder over there.
I didn't sense anyone's presence. I might have to feel safer if the guard in the distance. Or that my senses might not be keen enough to detect everything. Somebody might be right behind me. They're right behind me, aren't they? I don't even make a noise stop time to time. It's like I'm constantly fidgeting. To stop or to run, something will urge me to choose from either one. I can't choose to stop. I have to keep going quickly and stealthily, while risking so much by just being here. Running, of course, would be absurd. Ah, I know that. And the urge to run continued to bug me. My head was filled with those thoughts as I went through this dangerous territory. Succeeded in passing through without running into anybody. I could help but sit for a moment and exhale the rotten air from my lungs. My negative thoughts vanished quickly. Just a little more to go. Just a little more. Just through that bush over there in the fence that separates this place from the outside world. Once again, I strongly felt the urge to run. Expressed a desire and carefully tackled the final step. Beautiful looking fence didn't seem designed to prevent escapes. While I was worried that somebody might see me climbing up the fence, it fortunately didn't happen. Possible that this fence might have a touch sensor. It's too late now. Doesn't matter anything, since I'm already climbing it. Oh, here comes the electrified fence. The top of the fence seems about 7 feet high. To get down carefully, just like when I climbed up. Yeah, logically, but I couldn't think it that way anymore. Just jump off with no hesitation. Of course I regretted my decision during the fall. I got scared because the flight was longer than I expected. Maybe I should stop talking. It's a free action! Oh, I found my butt. Somebody around to laugh. I'm time to be embarrassed. Looked around to see if anybody heard my landing. Even the crickets weren't interested in the sound I made. I felt relieved. Look at my watch. 5 minutes till 8 p.m. It's just a 15-minute escape. Putting a number to it made it real obvious how short it had been. Looking back, most of the time, Shion, get your ass up and get out of here! I guess I worried too much. I can't be too relaxed. Yes, okay, thank you, girl. There's no guarantee I fooled all the cameras. This place isn't a bank. Maybe fire alarm going off even if the guards did see me. Possible they're rushing this way right now. I should probably stop talking. I should start moving. Where's the air freedom yet? I hit myself in the darkness and waited. It's still.
I think you hit yourself, and I'm like, why would you do that?
Motivate. Ugh, shut the fuck up, Shion. I'm back at the fucking building again! The building was lit up in a beautiful Western-style architecture. It made it hard to believe that it was just a school. It should be armed with electrifying wires, searchlights, and guard dogs, like the president is. I've had experience with surge of school memories in a situation like this. But it didn't happen. Sort of thing only happens when you have good memories. I have no good memories of school, so it's nothing to remember. I didn't ask you to trauma dump on me, Shion. There were serious images to recall. It'd be luxurious dinners we had every night. So my memories would be nothing but international cuisine. Japanese, Chinese, French, and so on. What the hell? It's just too funny. Burst into laughter. Ha 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 ha. At that point, I heard a car approaching. I crouched in the darkness. The plate number is the same as I was expecting. That's the car. Jumped down, rushed into the passenger side, and opened the door and got in. Do you have air conditioning?
Oh, you bet he does.
Shion-san.
Very kasai.
The driver was a man of early old age. Early old age? What the fuck are you talking about? He still thinks he's middle age. Look at my face and learned that I succeeded. He smiled. I want an American burger.
学園では上品なお料理ばかりが出てると聞いてましたが、シオンさんにだけは麦飯が出ていたんですか？
バカ、そんなわけないでしょ。冗談に決まってるじゃない。ほら、笑ってる暇があったらとっととアクセルを吹かす。
はいはい、仰せのままに。
Kasai really did laugh out loud. After telling me to buckle up, he accelerated. The cathedral-like school disappeared from the mirror in an instant. It disappeared so quick that I didn't have time to search for dinner memories. I'm actually... goodbye, my lovely school days. I'm gonna turn the music down just a bit. Haha! I'm gonna fill my stomach with junk food from now on. Be ever free from the table manners you taught me. Aha! Serves you right, Jesus. As we drove, the scenery began to change. Soon we were surrounded by the vast fields of crops and a few streetlights. Reminded me that this was just the countryside of Japan, not Europe.
お腹は空いてないですか？どこか飯の食えるところへ寄りましょう。
McDonald's!
食事してる
McDonald's!
からいい。
Aw. I lied. I'm actually a bit hungry. I didn't eat that much of dinner to avoid slowing myself down with a full stomach. Appreciate Kasai's offer, but I feel like taking the time to eat while we're still in enemy territory.
You know what I still always
この
wonder
時間です
sometimes?
から、
What?
高速に上がってしまうとサービスエリアへ寄っても
Burger King
自販機しかないで
To
すよ。
get that advertisement in Iron Man 1.
Maybe Robert Downey Jr. really just liked Burger King. I don't know.
Yeah,
Look,
like,
I know Burger
there's
King.
no way.
Burger King is disgusting. I 100% agree. But if I was in Tony's situation and came back, I'm like, yeah, I'll take a Burger King burger.
Oh yeah, of course. Like, I mean, I'll take a Whopper over like nothing.
Yeah.
But like,
I need
they
something
had-
completely awful yet completely American.
if you go and look at the scene when he gets out of the car,
It's an
like,
actual Burger
like,
King
the
bag.
logo is
Yeah.
full display. Like they paid money for that. There's no way.
It's, well, I guess, back then it didn't think that movie was gonna be a hit.
Iron Man?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
It was, they had to like,
2006?
there wasn't a script like half the time.
That's true. They just
ま
Robert Downey
あ
Jr.
最近はハンバーガーとかの自販機もありますけど、
And,
そうそう。
and
聞いた
the
話では
human
最
being
近じゃ
who
お
likes
でん
to
の
think
自
he's a
販機もあ
human
るって
being,
いう
Gwyneth
話です。
Paltrow.
はあ
Oh, yeah, that's
何それコーヒーの自動
The-
販
And
売
Jeff
機みたい
Bridges.
に器がポロッと出てきて押した
Oh,
ボ
the
タンの
other
具が
guy,
ボ
the
トボトっと
fucking
落ちてくるわけ
director of the
気持ち
Marvel,
悪い
like the
Oh, how
producer of
the fuck did I forget his name? He's
John
happy.
Favreau.
John Favreau, yes.
おでんの缶詰になってるそうで、それがゴロンと出てくるらしいんです。
あ、ごめん
Now I want you to
缶詰
imagine
はパス
Kasai
缶
played by
詰
John Favreau.
相変わらずダメなんですか？もう子供じゃないで
Sure,
しょう
why
ね。
not?
嫌なもんは嫌なのうっさいなもう何笑ってんの
Kasai chuckled. He might have been helping me relax. He's usually so talkative.
私疲れちゃったよ少し寝させてもらいますこれリクライニングどうやって倒すの
そっちの左側の根元を
The
探って
same
み
way
て
you
ください。
recline in every single seat
Lever みたいな
in
のはありま
every
せん
single
か？
car.
あったあった
If it's not the side,
shit.
it's underneath. Kasai laughed again.
何か面白いこと私した
いえいえ。よっこらしょなんていう若くない言葉遣いがどことなくミオンさんに似ておられたもので。
Well, obviously. You share the same voice actress. Perfect copies of each other. You could be playing as Mion right now and no one will ever know.
Hmm.
When Mion reacts to something in a certain situation,
Yeah,
I react the
uh,
same. I'm not
yeah,
entertaining that idea, Griffin.
That I found out that some
Probably.
fancy cars actually have the
私も
seat
親
back
族会議
button
の
on
席に
the like
親
next
父
to
さ
the
んをお
window.
連れするときに
あ
少しすれ違う程度ですし。
そっかお姉はもう実家じゃないんだったね南沢の鬼ババのとこだっけ
The hag.
シオンさんが学園に入られるのと一緒の時期に園崎本家に移られました。
I spotted with disinterest, even though I was the one who asked her about her in the first place. The main house is where Oryu, the current leader of the Sonozaki family, lives. That's my grandma, who I call a hag. When we use the phrase main house, that usually means more than just a dwelling. Kasai refers to it as the same thing.
少しは変わった
ミオンさんがですか？
そうあのばあさんと朝から晩まで顔を合わせてりゃ少しは変わるでしょ
Kasai chuckled yet again. He knows I hate my grandma.
私が見る限り変わったようには感じません。シオンさんの知っているミオンさんのままですよ。
私はどう私は変わった
Man, this is so much better. I can actually eat while playing. Right while we do this.
Lucky you. Kasai responded quickly with a smirk. I haven't seen him for a while, though. It's not as fun if he answers this quickly. I glared at him, and he bursts out laughing. LOL.
全然変わっておられませんよ。あれだけのお嬢様学校に入られたのに全く変わらないというのは驚くに値します。
チェー、好きなだけ笑ってろ。私は寝るよ、寝る。
後ろの席に毛布がありますよ。使ってください。
うん、ありがとう。
I grabbed the blanket and rolled up into it. Shion roll. I'm exhausted, but I can't go to sleep. It's strange. Or maybe not. Must be tired from the escape. It's just that I'm still feeling tense. So I have to declare it once again, if only to calm myself.
寝る。私は寝るよ。
はいはい。さっきからもう3回目です。それとも私が許可しないと寝れないんですか？
Do I have to hit you with the sleep
今日
stick?
のあんたは喋りすぎ。あんたが少し黙っててくんないと眠気も引っ込んじゃう。
失礼しました、姫君。ではしばらく黙らせてもらいます。
This interaction with Kasai reminded me of the old peaceful days in Okinomiya. Well, I don't know if I could call those days peaceful. We were in the middle of a dam protest back then, after all. We're all united together, and now that I think about it, we pulled a lot of pretty dangerous stunts. The authorities never found out what I did. I'd never escaped going to juvie.
Dangerous.
Well, at least half the people in Himazawa will be off to prison. We didn't think of them as criminal acts, though. It was a war. It's a war crimes. It could have been a festival. Festival every person in Himazawa joined together in protest. It was a struggle, but it was also fun! Fun to throw stones at riot police. Yeah, fuck the police! We hid ourselves in somebody's home when they chased after us. We would go crowd around the police station, demanding the release of our arrested comrades. We stuck into the construction site and sabotaged it. It felt like we were playing a war than conducting one. I got so excited back then. What, you don't miss the Diaz's? They're strangers to me. No. My heart. We both seem much better mood than we have in a while, Griffin. I'm noticing that.
Oh, yeah. Enjoying something that's not misery porn.
Eyes on the ground, like shared excitement, cheers of unfamiliar faces over tea. I was just a kid back then. I remember accompanying young men who worked for my dad out to the village to do various bad things. I was arrested a few times. I don't feel any different, though, when I was called to the teacher's office for getting my homework. Other villagers were furious about the dam project. But that was for us, who were kids at the time. It's a pretty fun memory. All that came to an end a few years ago. I wasn't the only power of the protest that ended the dam construction project. The Sonozaki family and Dad's organization worked secretly in the shadows. This top secret information to Sonozaki family, but it said they may or may not kidnap the Minister of Construction's grandson and had led to a very boring chapter. Or blackmail him. The grandson was found a few days after the abduction. It was found in the mountains of Yagochi. He didn't simply disappear. He wasn't demoned away. And his rescuers were kind of dumbasses.
Wait, what was that mountain's name?
It was Yagochi.
Yagochi, oh.
Yagoichi. And after a year, that dam construction plan was halted indefinitely. The police suspected the villagers' involvement and investigated. But they couldn't find any leads. They suck at their jobs. Villagers never betrayed each other. They also do anything to protect their fellow man. They fabricate fake alibis and fake evidence. It's easy to deceive the police. Guh. Personally shook, snapping me out of it. I must have run over a bump or something. Otherwise, my expression was very happy. It's Keiichi. I was looking for someone for it to going home.
Shion-san, 起きてますか?
Oh, my phone alarm just woke me up.
お帰りですが、Okinomiyaでよろしいですよね?
他にどこに帰んのよ?
Answered straightforwardly with a frown. Kasai then also chose to reply straightforwardly.
シオンさんを全寮制の学園に入学させる決定は、園崎本家当主が下したものです。シオンさんはその学園を抜け出した。どういうことか お分かりですね。
ばあさんの決めた学校が私に合わなかったってだけでしょ。
シオンさん。
わーってるって。うっさいな。
The head of the Sonozaki family, the hag's decisions are absolute. They're nothing like, say, the 3-second rule. Or its decision to confine me to the academy for... What fucking example was that? Was made before I was even born. Shion was the name they gave me. My sister Mion has a character that means demon in her name. That would signify she's the successor of demons. In other words, she will be the successor to the Sonozaki family and its demonic bloodline. My name Shion has the character...
No, Oni.
Yeah, temple in it. Means I was destined to take the veil and be confined in a temple. Seeing it reminds me how much I hate this name of mine. For starters, the person known as Shion is an abominable being to the Sonozaki family, because it meant the family had 2 heirs. I just like the countless historical examples to explain. It's easy to imagine how it proved trouble with succession. According to our long-held family traditions, one of the twins was to be strangled to death right after birth. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What that means is I have to be grateful just to be alive and breathing to this day. Heard the hag actually put her hands on my neck right after I was born. I don't know what exchange took place in that moment. Maybe some brave relative of mine managed to get her to stop. Or maybe she was in an extremely good mood that day. So don't try to strangle me! Ah! We're twins.
Damn.
There's no apparent difference between us. But the first one out of my mother's stomach was named Mion. The second one drew the short straw and got named Shion. Everyone else was desperate to tell us apart, but with sisters just found out there wasn't any difference between us. No one could tell us apart even when we swapped hats. I wonder why all the grown-ups were trying to see the differences.
Just had to put my hair down.
Or
Pretty
fun
much.
twist last. Or I could have just cut my hair. One day they created another clear distinction between Mion and Shion. Mion went to the main Sonozaki house to live with the hag and learn how to become the successor. And I was to be confined at St. Lucia's. I have no objections to sis inheritance. I used to be jealous. But now I don't really give a fuck. Feel sorry for Mion. So I'm not going to be threat to the family even if I'm back in Okonomiya. But the hag doesn't seem to think that way. She thinks of me as some kind of evil omen. That's why she wanted to keep me away from her. That doesn't matter to me. I don't want to see her face either. I don't care if she doesn't allow me to enter Hinamizawa. She can charge me 1,000 yen per step I take there. But I want her to let me live in Okonomiya where I grew up. When I was little, I was in Hinamizawa, but I don't remember it much. And I'm not very attached to it. It kind of fucking sucks. I do have good memories of my elementary school days in Okonomiya. The town isn't very sophisticated, but I kind of like it there.
沖宮の町へ帰れば親族の誰かの目に触れることになります。やがては必ず本家の
Kasai, I'm not sure if I'm just really tired, but is there a giant bottle falling out of that billboard?
まあそりゃやばいことにはなるかもね。
お分かりならいいんですがね。
なーに、カサイ。あんた今から私に引き返してあそこへ戻れって言ってるわけ？
そんなことは言いませんよ。
If I was a lesser woman, I would have a red circle, an arrow circling it.
相応の覚悟はあるんだろうなってことでしょ。
口先だけでなく、本当に理解してるんならいいんですが。
No, no, not doing it, not doing it.
そう
No,
だ
no,
ね。
no.
You have to.
No, I don't.
万が一の時は脱走の手伝いをしたカサイも責任は免れないだろうしね。カサイも小指に見る
Yeah,
の
I
だ
saw.
から今のうちに小指に
This ain't a democracy.
しておいた方がいいんじゃない？
その時はシオンさんもすまきにされて鬼が淵沼に放り込まれるくらいの
I'm
覚
pretty
悟
sure
を
she
して
would
くだ
take
さ
that
いよ。
over St. Lucia's.
あるいは本家離れの秘密部屋送りかも。
I heard there's a big torture room in the main Sonozaki house. Never seen it though. I think they used to torture and kill the enemies of the village in there. It's just awful, really. I'm so torn up. I would end up as a victim of that place.
はいはい。
Anyway, happy music.
なんとかなるって。
つくづくシオンさんは姉さんに似ている。その出たとこ勝負的なところが特にです。
そりゃ似るでしょ。実際の母親だもん。
But dad would be fear. Mom and dad would be furious if they found out about my escape. More afraid of them than the hag. I want to go into the details, but my dad is part of the Yakuza. He's in charge of the organization which covers the Shishibone area. He's a very important person. Who am I talking to? So if Kasai's here, he's an old friend of Dad who really trusts him. I don't know if this is true, but I heard Kasai used to be very aggressive, though he's gentle now. Also hear he has tons of scars. He was in charge of a few large areas, but after he was injured badly in a fight, he retired. Now he's my dad's consultant, aka Joking Buddy. He was my caretaker in my childhood, and now I feel like he's my butler. At first I thought my dad asked him to supervise me, so I hated him. In time, I started to feel like he was on my side. This is just a hunch. But I think Kasai used to be in love with my mom. My dad, my mom, and Kasai were in a love triangle. And my dad took the lead in the end. Kasai couldn't leave my mom entirely, so he stayed around with my dad's friend. I could tell that from the way he acts. He's seen my mom and me.
I know, he already had this sprite.
Yeah, but does he... That's why I say he looks like a mother.
Not have an original. Oh, he does have original sprite. But a weird tie.
Maybe because we're on a black background, but that outline is
Yeah, no, worst framing.
You're a tall motherfucker. I think he even keeps it first, but he isn't all a bad guy. He's actually pretty funny. I found that out when I got used to him, though. But when I saw about escaping, I naturally turned to him. Caught him in the early stage of my plan arrangement to meet him today. You can call him a conspirator. It's not surprising we're on our return to Okonomiya. Considering the rules and traditions, cutting off his pinky isn't too far from reality. I may be thrown in the futon mat and thrown into some for real, too. So, there's only one place for me to return. I'm going to Okonomiya, and nowhere else. That's my home. This might be a kind of homesickness. But I don't care what it looks like.
実際どうするつもりです。園崎一族の目はそこいら中にありますよ。
まあ最初はのんびり隠れながら過ごします。仮に姿を見られたってミオンだって言い張ればいいんだしね。
それから
でほとぼりが冷めてきたら私に近しい親類から徐々に打ち明けていく。私に味方になってくれる人たちだってそこそこにいるからね。私も親父と大喧嘩した時あちこちでいろんな人にかくまってもらったし。
なるほど。味方と既成事実を十分に作り上げてから最終的には園崎本家にもおめこぼしをもらおうというつもりですね。うまくいきますかどうか。
行くってそもそも私を学園送りにする決定だって結構みんな反対してくれてたもんね。あれは私をやたらと嫌った鬼ババの猜疑心からの決定みたいなもんだったし、葛西もそう思うでしょ。
ええ、まあ私もあの決定にはさすがにやりすぎとは思いました。
鬼ババはとっくに更年期障害で正常な思考なんかできなくなってんの。あのダム戦争の興奮で頭がいかれちゃってまだその時の興奮が抜けきってないんじゃないかな。
Women, am I right?
Yes, of course.
Kasai smiled. I'm gonna go back to sleep after all, even though I was rolled up in a blanket. You know, I told Kasai to shut up. I kept talking to him. In time, I got tired of talking. I can feel the cards. I throw him out into the road.
シオンさん、ほら。
So tired I ignored him. I wonder what he wanted me to look at, but I wasn't that interested. Yeah, opened my eyes slightly and saw a sign quickly pass by. That's the same giant bottle sign, Kasai. Fuck you. Station at Azali's. Around the letters that said, "Welcome to Shishibone City." My hometown is coming right up. Chapter 5. MEAKASHI. That's me! Sonozaki Shion. And my brother Keiichi's here, and the mother of Sonozaki's here, and Rena and Satoko and Rika. And Satoshi, Satoshi, and Tomitake, Irie, Chie. My mother, Kasai, Takano, and Oishi. Yatta. Higurashi when they cry, Kai. Oh my god! Ow, my ears!
Jesus Christ. What a great opening.
Ow, that fucking flashbang behind it! I'm sorry, I went to go play Life is Strange!
Oh yeah, new opening.
Hi, Rika. Oh, it's the Science Gate girl again. Or the Science Adventure girl. I'm forgetting her name. Oh, these fuckers are still here. Hello there.
Surprisingly, that's the least spoilery Higurashi opening I've seen.
Well, a lot of things are obscured, like visually. You have to slow that down.
Yeah.
Goodbye, sister. Broke out of a prison. The notebook's beginning. June 1982. Satoshi Hojo disappeared several days after the Watanagashi festival. There are 3 possible reasons for his disappearance. One possibility is all an accident, quinky dink. Dead bodies sometimes end up in irrigation channels a few months after hit-and-run incidents. But since police did a thorough search of the area and haven't found his body, this possibility seems small. The second possibility is self-motivated disappearance. Satoshi-kun has been living in dire circumstances. His close friends actually heard him imply he might run away. The police thought he skipped town after killing his aunt. That seemed plausible considering that aspect. But the police arrested another person for the murder, so this hypothesis must also be considered false. The last possibility is that he was involved in serious mysterious deaths in Hinamizawa. It's called the Curse of Oyashiro-sama. He fell victim to it and then disappeared. Unless Oyashiro-sama's cult power is actually verified, this curse might be an act of humans. It's only natural to assume that Satoshi-kun was made to disappear by someone's will. So the question is who?
That's the same notes as the Yoshi's Island. Like New Super Mario Bros.
Shut the fuck up!
You're gonna hear it every time now.
The possibility. What song is this called? Ancient Times. Possibilities are quite limited. The culprit is a member of the Sonozaki family, a member of the 3 families, or one of the many relatives. The police can assume that easily. I need to think beyond that. Who did it? How did it happen? Why'd it have to be done? Is this like basically the first notebook page that we've seen in other chapters? Because I think I think the title of the note was the origin of the notebook. So is this the same notes we've been reading from the same person who I still assume is Takano? I can answer that question. Why did Satoshi-kun fall victim?
I don't actually know the answer to that.
What was the motive? Who gave out that order? Who actually did it? What I'm gonna have for dinner tonight? All in the reach of my grasp. Maybe I'll find them right behind my back. Even so, I can't reach everywhere. Parts of my hind back I have to make an effort to reach, clenching my teeth and cracking my joints so the tips of my fingers can barely touch them. Truth is hidden in places like those. Writing this because I'm bored. Nobody will read it other than myself. But somebody does. That means that either I threw these notes away because I no longer needed them, or I fell victim to the curse of Oyashiro-sama in the middle of my attempt to solve the mystery. If it's former, that's okay. If it was the latter, please, I want you to help me. Please help this powerless young girl. Rika? No, I wouldn't feel like she would. I don't know. Well, it's a girl. That's much I figured. All right.
All right.
Did it.
We actually have like outros. Now, regular outros now.
Yay!
Thank God.
So, you glad to be back?
Oh, 100%.
I felt more energized than normal.
Yeah. I'm happy to be in something that actually is engaging. With people who actually are moving and making things happen.
We're still going to be playing Life is Strange 2 until the completion. I hope you know that.
Not if I kill myself first.
Then you can't experience Higurashi Chapter 5 and Chapter 6.
Ah, fuck.
Until then,
I'll come back.
I always come back. Until then, hope you had a gay old time. Peace, y'all.